Jensen, it's Miller. Listen, I need your eyewitness report as soon as possible. What's your ETA?
Depends on how many cops ask to see my papers.
Fuck. Not much I can do about state police after yesterday's attack. Get in when you can. Miller out.
Power to the people.
Státní policie bude na kontrolních bodech prověřovat doklady. Mějte prosím připravený průkaz totožnosti. Děkujeme za spolupráci během stavu nouze.
Nothing here. You see anything? Hope it doesn't start raining.
Hlášení o pohřešovaných osobách. Po útoku na Růžičkově nádraží se stále pohřešuje několik osob. Podrobnosti najdete na webu státní policie. Potenciálně zmatené či zraněné jedince prosím vyhlaste úřadu.
That artist was pretty cute.
What else do you have to do?
What do we do now? Act like a cop. I do not like it at all. Stupid. Flanks.
Police are just as corrupt as the rest of us.
Elena would look bad.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Bomb attacks.
We've been looking for now.
Don't let anyone through.
Cannot breathe in this thing.
I am convinced I will not find anything. Clear. At least I think we are.
We need to protect the operation. What else do you have to do?
I looked everywhere. There's nothing to find. At least
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Let's hope.
We need to protect the operation.
Access denied.
Hope it doesn't start raining.
Don't let anyone through.
I looked everywhere. There's nothing to find.
What else do you have to do?
Making good money on this wagon.
That artist was pretty cute. For an owl.
So what? Keep looking or ignore it?
Anyone check the other camera?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
We're clear. Please stay where we are.
Access granted.
Someone without the permit make it through?
Don't let anyone through.
Let's hope it's come up with a pretty good skin.
Sure what I'm even looking for now.
What else
We
do you
should
have
double
to
the
do?
price. Bomb attacks. Should I fire my weapon, maybe?
We need to protect the operation.
loss of life in recent history. I cannot
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Around the clock, around the world. Hikers News. Always watching. Because you are always watching. I know I am not the only one wondering what the Augmented Rights Coalition hopes to achieve, following news of yesterday's devastating attack in Prague. Let's hear from Dr. Talis Rucker, ARC's Chinese leader himself.
But the non-augmented peoples of the world have failed to grasp is the incident was a tragedy for all.
But it wasn't all of humankind who went crazy, Doctor.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Administration forces augmented people out of their homes and into sequestered environments. There's no reason involved, only fear and evil.
Tak si pro mě pojď, Fischer.
Tak tisícovka nebo
Dobré zaběžnice. Ahoj.
So, my friend,
They asked
you have
if
the
we'll
car.
be okay.
Yes?
Take it up with Drahomir.
Sure beats knocking over liquor stores.
Shit. What do we do now? Don't let anyone.
Milena would look better.
So, my friend, you have the card now, yes?
Don't forget about your permit authentication card. Would hate to be called without.
So, you got permit authentication card yet?
I paid you already. I thought that was supposed to give me a free pass.
That was for one-time use. It is like the metro. You must pay each time you want to go through.
This document agent you mentioned, you see the one in charge? He gets you to stop hogs and offer them this opportunity to do business with him.
Go see for yourself. My friend has documents to pass checkpoints, to keep police off your back, to get into parts of Prague you never knew existed. Tell him Drahomir sent you. You'll see. I give you address, yes?
All right, give me the address. I think I'd like to see who's behind all this.
Shekashka. There's a courtyard behind the apartment building. Very easy to find. My friend will be there. He will get your latest permit card. Just pay him and don't ask questions.
Nothing here. You see anything?
Don't let anyone through.
It's freezing here.
Hlášení o pohřešovaných osobách. Po útoku na Ružičkově nádraží se stále pohřešuje několik osob. Podrobnosti najdete na webu státní policie. Potenciální zmatené
That's too many. Too many shares in the day. That's the end of it. Look behind and inside of whatever you can.
Pokud zaznamenáte podezřelou aktivitu, obraťte se na státní policii. Je to vaše občanská povinnost.
I do not see a single fucking thing. Told you, need to clean the courtyard out. Too much cover. She'll come around. There's nothing here. You don't think one of the Augs went to the police?
Mějte na paměti, že předměty týkající se augmentací, například biobaterie a jisté nástroje, či další autorské příslušenství, mohou být během namátkových kontrol zabaveny. Děkujeme za spolupráci.
There's nothing here.
You looking for permit?
Told. We need to clean the courtyard out.
I was stopped by someone named Drahomir at a checkpoint. He sent me here. Apparently you help Augs with documentation, upgrade their permits.
You have the money?
Maybe. You want to tell me what I'm paying for exactly?
You pay to get your name on the list. Melina upstairs, she works on your shiny new permit. You come back in 1 week to pick it up. Standard pickup fee will apply.
How much do you charge people for this?
Not people. Augs. 35,000 credits.
Your buddy said this one was on the house, because I'm such a nice guy.
Drahomir would never say that.
What would he say? Something like, gouge every Aug sucker I send you for as much money as you possibly can? Is that how this works?
Look, just give me what you have, and I'll put your name on the list. That's how it works. Melina does surprisingly good work, puts more effort in than we ask her to.
I think I've heard all I need to about your offer, and about your friend upstairs. I'm gonna try my chances without the papers for now.
Suit yourself. Only a matter of time before they come knocking at night.
There's nothing here. Make sure there isn't anything in the courtyard.
That's very interesting.
Age, and like always, change is thirst and fire, and blood and pain. But a bright future is at hand for our people.
Nešlo přeslechnout. Co? I don't understand. What do you mean he is being manipulated? I don't know exactly.
I do not see a single fucking thing. This area is restricted to you, Aug. Your kind is not tolerated here.
Our augmented bodies lies our salvation.
Yes.
We have the seeds of divinity in us, the beauty of the will.
Nini is being manipulated. I don't know exactly, but someone saw him in the sewers. at the mercy of a man's voice. A cult of some kind? They say there is a resurgence. Pavel is impressionable. The world terrified him. He spent all his time hiding, dreaming of utopias that do not exist. Beware the cults. Do not give in to easy answers. My brother Pavel disappeared 2 months ago, and he is not the first.
have to... Please, don't tell anyone. Viznik's not supposed to be here. Shh! But I am here.
I'll take your word for it.
I was part of it. The hive mind. Inside the gate, I questioned what holds us together. Where? Why? Now this. Exiled from exile. I have been disconnected.
Disconnected? Disconnected from what? I don't understand what you're saying.
If there is a lack of understanding between my brains, may not always misfire like these. He did this to me. It's what it does. But I can't force you, because I'm not like him.
Not like who? Who forced you?
Together, they succumbanize to him. Him, the opportunist, the savior, the rat. When I resisted, I saw. It made him fear me.
Who are you talking about? Who are the people inside the gate?
They are the outcasts, the illegals, the weak and the frightened. We found solace in him, something worth defending. But it was not a choice.
If it wasn't a choice, then what was it?
The Pied Piper was a rat. His instrument was invasive. The others cannot hear it, but I can. The signal. I was too close, and now I'm too far. But you will see through him.
Let me see if I got this straight. The Pied Piper led you down here, and the Pied Piper is a rat.
Exactly. I'm glad we understand each other. Okay. Just remember, you'll only be able to confront him if he knows that you know that he knows. So, obviously, you'll need the name. The name. I'm not supposed to give it away, but I must. And then you must. Yes?
You're asking me to go beyond that gate, to confront someone who's harmed you, who may be harming others. I'm willing to do that, but I need to know more about what's happening.
He casts them close. He brings them away. You must find out how to uncotangle him from the others, to resist the mentality. They need to be eased out. Figure out what holds them all together. Because it's not his personality. When you finally see Richard for who he really is, you realize it cannot possibly be that.
Richard, huh? All right. Let's go see what I've agreed to.
Pied Piper is a rat. A rat! Viznik could use some help. The Pied Piper is a rat.
Stranger, he should not be.
Outsider, he's not one of us.
Do not look at him.
He will harm us. He cannot harm us.
He will behave himself.
He will be made to behave. Richard will know what to do.
He will listen to Richard.
Richard, protect us, Richard.
Richard.
Come closer. Let me see you. There's nothing to be scared of. Everyone's worst impulses get checked at the door, yours included. I hope you understand the need for it. We preach pacifism here. Alternatives to terror. Don't want animals dragging in the mud.
Who are you? What is all this?
This is what the new freedom looks like. A collaborative elaboration of the imaginative experience.
An experiment of some kind.
We're beyond experiments. We're establishing truths, new models of belonging and community, ones in which people can actually live.
You were in a utopia. There's a man outside who... He asked me to come. He said the man outside.
I know what it's like outside, trapped between acts of humiliation and acts of terror. between resolutions and registry codes, the canned laughter, the scripted dreams. It's no longer a place for people.
I came because I thought something was... It's wrong. I had reason to believe something's wrong.
Everything is wrong. That's why we're here, bracketing out the terrors. If only in this one tiny corner of the world. Allow me to suggest something. A version of you. A version that strips away all suspicions, free of the sinister cells we cling to along the way. Here, you can be free of the injustices, the suffering, your own animal impulses. Finally, you can be human.
I may not know exactly what's going on here, but I do know that an honest man wouldn't need to hide behind a
I know what you're thinking. You can't wait to be the best version of yourself.
I don't know for a fact that you're doing anything wrong.
That's because I'm not. Unless you count saving these people. We live in a world of brutality, repression, exile. The Restoration Act is the single greatest human rights violation of all time. These people deserve better than that.
Most men who claim to be saviors,
You have a skeptical personality. It's understandable. You're a product of your time. No one's forcing you to stay.
You want me to leave? Like Visnik?
I want you to understand. The people who choose to be here, they are good people. And with my help, they have done something miraculous. They have found a better version of themselves, of society. Promise me you won't jeopardize that.
I didn't come here to jeopardize these people.
That's good enough. That's all I need to hear. It's a capital G garden, Martha. An ideal for all of us to live up to. You have dressed it, and you will keep it forever.
He's freed us from dark thoughts. They do not exist here.
Welcome to the next stage of our journey. Brace yourselves, close your inner eyes. We are moving beyond our baser impulses, beyond violence, beyond fear, beyond questions. Do not doubt yourself, Thomas.
He's
We all
freed us
know
from
what
dark
happened to
thoughts.
We all
They do
saw
not
what happened
exist
to
here.
Visit.
You're pretending to be something you're not. Maybe we all are.
Discard the darkness. Suppress your sinister thoughts. Suppress the memories of what happened to you, to those you loved. Embrace our new life together. Embrace the sound of my voice.
I can hear his voice inside of me, even when he doesn't speak.
The original six were drawn to Richard's voice. We listened.
To the teeth is a tree of thorns. But not even he can act upon his based impulses. Here, deep down, he knows it's wrong.
You're not here for the right reasons.
I am at one with Richard's voice.
Can you all feel it? We are becoming someone else. Not through fear, not through technology, not through long-drawn trials and errors of evolution.
None of us belong
We are doing
outside.
it through sheer force of will. You are not your permit classification either. You are not your outdated documents. You are one of us now. We are versioning humanity. Here is all we have left. A scrap of sewer. They control everywhere else, with their laws, their threats, their guns. But together, we can make here wherever we want it to be. Here can last forever. You don't belong here. You need to leave.
Upstairs is the world of death and clarity.
The skeptic. All he sees is sewers and bums drawn to a face on TV. He doesn't see the world we've created, and until he does, I don't think he should say anything.
Richard must be left in peace.
Seek only peace. Upstairs.
You are not your permit classification either. You are not your outdated document.
Wisnik could use some help.
I like it down here. If you don't, then you can just fuck off.
You check out. Paperwork is up to date and you can freely cross this checkpoint.
A goddamn clank.
Oh, ahoy. Hello again. What can I do for you?
I got some neuropozyne for you.
Thank you. I can't tell you how much this means.
These are tough times. We all have to do what we can.
You understand? That's... You have no idea how many people just look the other way. But we can't afford to. Not Oggs, and not anyone else. What happens to one happens to all of us.
The neuropazine isn't even for you, is it?
No, it's not. I'm what you might call a... Well, I think of myself as a Samaritan smuggler. I get things for people in need.
I'm glad I could help.
Listen, I can't let you leave without thanking you properly. I store a few supplies in the basement. The code to the door is 1015. Help yourself to what's down there.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Like you said, we all need to help each other. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Let's see those odds and ends you have for sale.
You can't go wrong with that.
I'm good for now.
As you wish.
Think it's good, whatever it was. My wife is going to kill me.
I always thought they were like Krishnas that hang around the airport.
Doomsday culty.
I think it's beautiful. The idea that we are all one.
Just looking forward to a firefight.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
They got the route.
Another one.
Come, pilgrims. Do not hesitate. Do not live in... Join us, brother.
Stay in control.
I have searched this place, but I found the answer. We supplied the machine, friends. Join us. I was lost like you, friend. In the face of persecution and hatred, I broke. I hated myself and my augmented body, but no longer. Seek and you will find, my friends. You will find the heart of the machine. You will find strong and oneness and singularity. Certainly, God does not claim to have all the answers. Do you despair for your future? Do you search for something needy, but never seem to find satisfaction? Do you have an answer?
Adam, what's going on? I didn't expect to hear from you.
I didn't expect my doctor to find dormant augs hidden in my system.
What?
Dormant experimental augs. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Adam, you know the decisions I made for you 2 years ago.
Yes or no?
No! All the work we did on you was above board. You have my word on that. What exactly did you find?
Experimental test augs spliced into my system. Kohler said something about a neodymium shell. Who would have designed something like that?
God, you've got a Titan aug? It's impossible. It was just a concept.
You just said this wasn't you.
It wasn't. The DoD showed me schematics 3 years ago and asked me if I thought it could work. It was designed by somebody else, Vadim Orlov. Megan and I interviewed him once, but he wouldn't have fit in.
Orlov? Sounds Russian. Who is he? Why wouldn't he have fit in?
He was supposed to be a boy wonder, a neuroscience prodigy. Got his master's degree in Moscow, post-grad in the US. His grades were off the chart, but his theories were sketchy at times. Megan said his ethics were questionable.
Megan? Megan Reed said that? The woman who gave you my DNA to experiment with?
We didn't hire him, Adam. 2 minutes into the interview, and I could tell Orlov didn't like his ideas being challenged by anyone. Least of all, a strong woman like your ex.
These schematics you saw. Don't suppose you kept a copy?
They were classified. I never had a copy. The only reason I even saw them was because the Defense Department valued my opinion. Seraph Industries did good work back in the day. When we signed a schematic, you knew it was solid.
I've got to find this guy.
Adam, let me track him down for you. I'm leaving for London soon, but I can make phone calls, reach out to people. Seraph Industries may be gone, but my name still carries weight in certain circles.
Do it. Contact me by infolink when you have something.
I won't let you down on this. I never felt right about losing touch with you after Panchaea. When I heard you'd shown up in Detroit alive, a year after everyone thought you were dead. Why didn't you get in touch with us?
I couldn't. Rescue crews pulled me out of the ocean and dumped me in a clinic in Alaska. Nobody knew who I was. For a long time, neither did I.
My God, son, you don't think... I mean, that could have been when...
Find Orlov, Seraph. I've got questions I need answered.
I will, I promise. I'll call you.
pray that your mother will change her mind. The singularity is near, Sarah. You must hang on. Some of us remember Builder. We will all find our way to the machine god. Who gave us the means for our salvation. Do not fear now. There is always hope. Do not despair. Who gave us the means for our salvation. Do not fear now. The singularity is near, Sarah. We must hang on. Do not give up faith in the church. We will all find our way to the machine. Some of us remember Builder. Pray that the mother will change her mind. Do not despair. We will all find our way to the machine gods. Some of us remember Builder. Who gave us the means for our salvation. Do not veer now.
I was lost like you, friend. In the face of persecution and hatred, I broke. I hated myself.
There is always hope. Do not despair. I pray that the mother will change her mind.
I was lost like you, friend. In the face of persecution and
The singularity is near, Sarah. We must hang on. Do not give up faith in the church.
the new age, and like all blood and pain, but a bright future is at hand for our people.
Do not fear now. Do not give up faith in the church.
Do you despair for your future? Do you search for something? Something that has given my satisfaction? We have the answer. I have searched for salvation, and I have found an answer. Wisdom lies in the shield.
Shake the shakes.
Join us. Seek and you will find. Praise the machine god.
V případě nouze volejte 112. Na místní oddíl státní policie se obracejte přímo.
Ukażte mi papier.
Area secure. Maintaining cautious control.
You looking
the
for
end of it.
permit?
Look behind and inside.
Come back later. We're waiting for Louis.
Hope we see some action today.
salvation, seekers. We carry the seeds of divinity within us, the future of the neo-human race. Come, Kelvin. Do not hesitate. Do not live in fear any longer. Faith in the machine god will bring you peace. Overcome the flaws of the flesh and stand, seekers. I have searched for salvation. I have found the answer. Wisdom lies in the machine. It is the dawn of a new age.
Did that come from one of the apartments, maybe?
Come on, let's finish looking.
Seems to have quieted down. Oh, look at this. You look like one of those Singularity Church crazies.
Děkujeme za spolupráci během stavu nouze. Hlášení o pohřešovaných osobách.
I'm watching you, friend. No funny moves. Buy what you need and clear out.
Podrobnosti najdete na webu státní policie. Potenciálně zmatené či zranění.
Welcome back. Is that all the info you need? Sophisticated choice.
Maybe I'll come back later.
Pleasure doing business with you.
My wife is going to kill me.
Pokud zaznamenáte podezřelou aktivitu, obraťte se na státní policii. Je to vaše občanská povinnost.
We've taken away everything, even from current position.
Area secure. Continuing cautious patrol. Area secure. Maintaining cautious patrol.
There's nothing here.
Maybe if business
We need
keeps
to clean
slowing
the
down,
courtyard out.
he'll
Too much
listen to
cover.
some of my ideas.
I think that might be it. You don't think one of the arms went to the police?
Mohou být během namátkových kontrol zabaveny. Děkujeme za spolupráci.
I do not see a single fucking thing. I told him, we need to clean the courtyard out. Too much cover. She'll cover up. That's the end of it. Look behind and inside of whatever you can. Think that might be it.
You don't think one of the Augs went to the police?
Over there.
One of us should go see.
So it was nothing? On the bright side, we didn't get shot either. There's nothing here.
Make sure there isn't anything. Hope it fucking washes the uniform this time.
Where is it? Go see what it was.
He's over here!
Don't let him escape this time!
I'm getting closer!
Come on! Are you so stupid that you thought you could win?
Your book!
So I guess now, we just let him ambush us.
Don't worry, we can corner him easily. He's going to...
I'll walk it off. Yes! You die or you...
Investigation mode is active. Activating search and execute mode.
Sounded like a thing.
He's in the vents! I do not have time for this, Oyobak! Bruce! Afraid to fight me? Where did that Oyobak go? Anything there?
No more. The Uyobak is gone.
Finally, something to do. Just like old times.
Come on, bratishka. Call me back when you know.
Access granted.
Please, don't shoot me.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Arts and crafts?
I think you work for those scam artists out there. Or do they work for you?
It was never meant to be a scam. More like social services for the disaffected. You know, like no OG left behind.
Looks like a forgery ring to me.
I hate the word forgery. I prefer graphic arts activism. I help people to be other people. And seriously, try getting anywhere with forgery on your resume.
You're involved in something that takes advantage of people, and you're worried about your resume?
That may have come out wrong. I mean, yes, career is important, but it's not everything. I know that. I tend to get really nervous when I'm stressed. I'm stressed when... which always just makes things worse. Oh, okay, look. I have no reason to be nervous here, do I? You're totally on my side, right? One of the good guys. Not like Drahomir.
I'm not here to make you nervous. I just need you to explain it to me. The essentials of what's been going on here.
Essentials. Right. Essentially, I was trying to help my augmented friends.
The way I saw it out there, the promise of fake documents was being used to extort people. How does that help them?
The extortion part sucks. I swear to you, I'm totally anti-extortion.
Obviously.
Let me explain better. The government, they print up these official permits each month, but they only sell them to the rich corporate and military allies. Meanwhile, the other OGs, they get cattled out of the city because their documents aren't up to date enough. That's what was happening to my friends.
Whatever your intentions here, you're part of a criminal operation.
So that's what the shady types were all about? Gee, thanks for pointing that out. The gun in my face wasn't a clear enough indication. The city cracking down on forgeries and my friends all getting deported anyway. That was all part of my master plan here. When things got out of hand, obviously I wanted to stop.
Why didn't you?
I was scared. Drahomir said he would kill me. Looked at me kind of... like you're looking at me now. You're not going to kill me, are you?
What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. Look, the real problem is Drahomir and that checkpoint of his. Without him in the picture, the rest of them couldn't run a lemonade stand. Maybe you could... you know...
You think I just walk around shooting people?
Don't you?
I like knowing there are other options.
Okay, so stab him, scare him, or get the police to do their job for once. I remember Drahomir mentioning this cop who threatened him. She was hanging around his checkpoint. Who knows? Maybe there really is one good cop in Prague.
That sounds like the safest bet. Otherwise, you're asking me to pick a fight with a bunch of guys in uniforms, scam artists or not.
The whole city would come down on you. Still, up to you how you want to handle it.
Right. And just so we're clear, you are going to stop forging documents now.
I don't like getting into trouble. And even worse is other people suffering because of me. No more faking documents ever again. Unless someone really needed one. Then I'd probably do it. I mean, if we knew for a fact that we could help someone, we should do whatever we can, right?
It depends what you have in mind.
The docs I make, they really can fool the authorities. Sort of.
Sort of.
Drahomir flooded the streets with forgeries, so the city started tracking more, adding scanners, validation numbers. Now, unless one of my permits gets activated in the city database, it's just plastic.
So you're telling me these people pay for forgeries and then probably get deported anyway?
It doesn't have to be that way. I have 2 permits that I literally just made. And I think we can really help these people. If you're willing.
Alright, how do we help?
Their names are Edward Broad and Irenka Bauer. Drahomir was going to charge them like 20 more times. But maybe you could just give them the forgeries? Early Christmas present?
You said it's just plastic, that people get deported anyway. How does this help them?
I think I know how to get them activated. As long as you're willing to follow through.
Alright. I'll go meet Edward and Irenka. In the meantime, are you going to be okay here?
Once they learn that Drahomir's been taken care of, the others will leave me alone. He's the one I'm scared of.
We've already taken care of the guys outside. They won't be a problem.
Thank you. As mysterious military types go, you're pretty neat, I guess. By the way, there is a safe over there where they keep their money. I'll give you the code. 2489. Feel free to help yourself.
What about you?
Way ahead of you.
Oh, yeah! You know, before that little musical interlude there, I was talking about some serious shit. So let's keep going. First of all, let me get this out of the way when talking about the Og incident. I've always hated that title. Incident? Incident? Steve using the hammer to eat 3 burritos and forgetting to light a match. That's an incident. What happened that fateful day in 2027 was beyond terror any of us has ever seen. Og incident? Try Og
Ukažte mi papír.
My wife is going to kill me. How to tell what is what?
Policie má oprávnění
I will charge you with obstruction.
What's up?
We were machines, sir. But terror and pain have turned us into souls. There is something struggling within. Moments when something enters into us. Thoughts come upon us which are not of us. We feel what we did not used to feel. We hear voices teach us to have children so that we may love them. Primus, is that you?
Are you Arenka Bauer?
Who are you? Please, take whatever you want. Just leave us alone.
I didn't come here to take anything.
You haven't? Arenka, she gets very scared. Whatever you've come to tell her, you should first tell me. I am the robot Helena. Arenka is not well. We must shield her.
Arenka paid someone to make her an AUG permit. To keep her from being taken to Gollum City. That someone wants to come through.
Ready? If that's true, we'll be very happy. If we can stay in Prague, maybe they'll even... There was once a great play that predicted so much. Robots, revolutions, the future of mankind. She memorized all of it. It's her way. It's my way of trying to understand.
I'll take your word for it. Here. This permit is good enough to fool anyone who takes a look at it.
Does this mean I don't have to hide anymore?
It's not that simple. You're still in danger. The permit needs to be activated. Otherwise, a routine scan will mark you for Gollum just the same.
I don't understand.
Sorry. There's no legal way for you to stay here. You should prepare for the worst.
We don't know how to prepare.
I'll take care of the activation. Just keep a low profile until I can get it sorted out.
Thank you. We appreciate it. We've been dead a long, long time, and our only return for people who...
podezřelou aktivitu, obraťte se na státní policii. Je to vaše občanská povinnost.
Please, no guns here. A world where everyone's treated fairly? And I thought Helena was the one in a science fiction. I'll stay put for as long as I can.
It's freezing here. I can't live like this anymore.
We're clear. At least I think we are.
So, my friend, you have the car. I'm the one pointing guns around here, not you.
Should I fire my weapon?
So, my friend, you have the card now, yes?
I know all about your extortion scheme, Drahomir. I'm here to put a stop to it.
I don't know what you're talking about. But I tell you what. You get out of here. Right now. And I'll forget all about your outdated documents.
I know you're not a real cop. And I know the forgeries you sell don't even work anymore. How much longer you think you can keep this up once people realize you're just a con man?
The oak permits may not work anymore, but my police credentials, very convincing. Show the right piece of paper here, fill the right pocket there. The cops won't touch me. Not over this.
Good thing I'm not a cop.
Look, Melena's the one you want, okay? She makes the forgeries. I'm just a middleman.
I've heard enough from Elena to know that isn't true.
You spoke to her? Look, this was never personal. If you value your life, don't make it personal now. I will kill to protect what is mine.
I think I'll just take the long way around for now.
Sure beats knocking over liquor stores.
Don't forget about your permit authentication card.
Anyone check the other tunnel?
Would hate to be caught without one of those.
Good money on this.
What happened?
We need to protect the operation.
There are at least 11 tunnels, right?
Hope it doesn't start raining.
Pouze v případě nouze volejte 112. Na místní oddíl státní policie se obracejte přímo.
Nothing here. You see anything?
Don't let anyone through.
A nice warm trench coat.
Elena would look better if she didn't dye her hair.
What else do you have to do?
Cold. And lonely.
Might freeze to death.
housing complexes where oppressed groups can live and work, free from persecution. This International Civil Engineering and Action Plan is the brainchild of...
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Tradition, precision, refinement. Static watches. It's about time.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 pounds.
What does hypothermia feel? Can't go on
That horrible day 2 years ago, augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you folks, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Keeping you alive and clearing away program safe.
Around the clock, around the world. Picus News, always watching, because you are always watching.
Lord, protect me! I never saw you.
This isn't
You were
happening.
never here. Stay away.
What is going on?
I didn't do anything wrong. Leave me. Leave me alone.
Not claim to be mistreated by governments when they have spent taxpayer money to build special living.
Gotta hide!
Join the discussion online and let us know what you think. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Picus News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. And now for a close look at events making headlines around the world. The impact of the AUG incident is still being felt 2 years after the fact. The fear, the hatred, the violence.
Don't let him
In the
touch!
northwestern United States, a group of non-augmented citizens
All
armed with
units be
self-defense
advised!
have begun
Suspect is
patrolling the streets
cornered!
of Lewistown, Montana. They claim the U.S. government is not doing enough to protect them from augmented crazies. In China, meanwhile, the protesters demanding basic human rights have been imprisoned by the Chinese government. Preparing retribution for that action, vigilante hackers tied to the Juggernaut Collective have crashed the Shenzhen Stock Exchange. Yes, folks, these are troubled times indeed. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
The Santo Group. Construction, oncology, quality, excellence. Santo, restoring and building the future.
Suspect in dead end!
No doubt many viewers were horrified by that story I posted last week, in which a suicide bomber attacked a small augmented community near Dar es Salaam. Today, I I'm here to bring you a glimmer of hope. European-based construction giant, the Santo Group, has successfully convinced the Tanzanian government to become a signatory of its Safe Harbor initiative. Designed to promote the creation of safe and secure housing complexes where oppressed groups can live and work, free from persecution. This international civil engineering and action plan is the brainchild of Santo CEO, Nathaniel Brown. Its flagship project, a glittering engineered city named... Intended to be at one of Brown's upcoming Safe Harbor conventions. I, for one, cannot wait to listen. This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you live from Picus.
Precision. Refinement. Static watches. It's about time.
Leave me alone! Go away! Please!
In yet another augmented terror attack, 250 were killed when an augmented passenger claimed details recovered from the black box suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the augmented. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into I can't folks. The terrifying memories of that day. It will soon be a while before any of us forget it. This is Eliza, reporting to you
Suspect is inside!
from
Move back!
Picus.
Keeping you alive. Clearing
Bring the goddamn alarm panel!
Force of life.
Around the clock, around the world.
General, alarm!
Always watching, because you are always watching. I know I am not the only one wondering what the
All units be advised! Suspect is cornered!
News of yesterday's devastating attack in Prague.
Suspect in
So
dead
let's hear
end!
from Dr. Talis Vega,
Sounding the alarm!
eloquent leader himself.
But the non-augmented peoples of the world have failed to grasp is the incident was a tragedy for all.
But
All units be advised! Suspect is cornered!
The loss of life on both sides was considerable,
Suspect
but
is
instead
inside!
of
Move back!
and dialogue, fear of the augmented has turned to hatred.
Surely you cannot claim to be mistreated by governments when they have spent taxpayer
Suspect
money
in
to
dead end!
build special living quarters for you and your kind.
But when legislation forces augmented people out of their homes and into sequestered environments, there's no reason involved, only fear and expedience. That is why I moved to the Utrecht complex.
I thought you were forced to leave your native Germany. Were there not allegations that you...
Those accusations were false. When I arrived in Prague,
There was a terrorist bombing at a local church.
but Prague had nothing to do with it.
alarm panel!
A non-violent organization. Yes, yes, you said that. That was 2 years ago. Today, the Ruzicka train station fell victim to a bombing. The third to hit Prague in recent months.
Sounding the
Of
alarm!
a pacifist? Join the discussion online and let us know what you think. This is
All units be advised! Suspect is cornered!
from Picus. Picus News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. And now for a close look at events making headlines around the world. The impact of the Og incident is still being felt, 2 years after the fact. The fear, the hatred, the violence. In the northwestern United States, a group of non-augmented citizens, armed with assault rifles, have begun patrolling the streets of Lewistown, Montana. They claim the U.S. government is not doing enough to protect them from augmented crazies. In China, meanwhile, a group of protesters demanding freedom and basic human rights for all,
units be
regardless of
advised!
augmented
Suspect
status,
is cornered!
have been imprisoned by the Chinese government.
Suspect in dead
In
end!
apparent retribution for that act, vigilante hackers tied to the Juggernaut Collective have crashed the Shenzhen Stock Exchange.
Suspect is inside!
Yes, folks, these are troubled times indeed. This This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
The Santo. Construction, archaeology,
Hitting the alarm!
Santo. Restoring the past and building the future.
All units be advised! Suspect is cornered!
No doubt many viewers were horrified by
All
that
units
story
be
I brought you
advised!
last week.
Suspect is
In which
cornered!
a suicide gunman ruthlessly attacked a small
Suspect in dead end!
near Dar es Salaam. Today, I'm here to bring
Suspect
you
in
a
dead
glimmer
end!
of hope. European-based construction giant the Santo Group has successfully convinced the Tanzanian government to become a signatory of its Safe Harbor Initiative, designed to promote the creation of safe and secure housing complexes where oppressed groups can live and work free from persecution. This international civil engineering and action plan is the brainchild of Santo CEO, Ben Brown. Its flagship project, a glittering engineering is slated to be publicly unveiled at one of Brown's Safe Harbor conventions. I, for one, cannot wait to see it. Kassan, reporting to you live I know I am not the only one wondering what the Augmented Rights Coalition hopes to achieve, following news of yesterday's devastating attack in Prague. So let's hear from Dr. Talis Rucker, ARC's charmingly eloquent leader himself.
What the non-augmented peoples of the world have failed to grasp is the incident was a tragedy for all.
But it wasn't all of humankind who went crazy, Dr. Rucker.
The loss of life on both sides was considerable, but instead of healing and dialogue, fear of the augmented has turned to hatred.
Surely you cannot claim to be mistreated by governments when they have spent taxpayer money to build special living quarters for you and your kind.
But when legislation forces augmented people out of their homes and into sequestered environments, there's no reason involved, only fear and expedience. That is why I moved to the Utelek complex.
I thought you were forced to leave your native Germany. Were there not allegations that you...
Those accusations were false. When I arrived in Prague...
There was a terrorist bombing at a local church.
But ARC had nothing to do with that. We are...
A non-violent organization. Yes, you said that. That was 6 months ago. Earlier today, the Ruzicka train station fell victim to a bombing. The third to hit Prague in recent months.
I can't go on like this.
Sure beats knocking over liquor stores.
So, my friend, you have...
Should I fire my weapon?
Don't let anyone through.
Tak si pro mě pojď, že mít pro tebe za běžnou cenu.
There's got to be some way to get off this junk.
Yeah, take that! The old man was supposed to be alone!
Heard you're sitting on some cash, Grandpa. That true? I will call the police! Store, you think I'll talk to you like this? I will call the police! Police don't get...
You planning to shoot an old man?
Police don't get paid to help Ox. That's what you need to pay us for.
Thank you. Thank you so much for what you've done.
This is no good. No good.
Put the weapon away. You planning to shoot an old man?
Don't hurt me, please. There must be a way out of here. Please, leave me alone.
Come on. Together.
We'll take a look. Stay alone. Please, leave me alone.
Shit.
Yashmizada?
This way!
This is no good. No good.
Still no sign of anything, really.
It's
too quiet.
I knew it.
We missed it. For now. Come on.
Don't hurt!
Come on, over there!
Wonderful. Suspect must be nearby. Shit.
Don't hurt me, please.
Yashmizada?
Come on, over there!
Don't hurt.
Still no sign of anything, really.
Thank you. I didn't know what to do. There are not many people a man like me can call on for help.
What did they want?
What everybody wants. Money. To feel strong. At first I thought they were here to take me away. Any moment now, they will take me away.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that.
Don't get an old man's hopes up. Unless... My daughter? Did she send you? She did, didn't she? Why else would you? Please, tell me. When can I see them?
Why would your daughter send me?
I thought maybe she and the little one finally decided to help Grandpa with his permit situation. But she probably understands that I need to avoid detection. It is better not to make contact.
When was the last time you saw them?
A few years. Since the day of the... you know.
The day of the incident?
The time I ran naked onto a football field as a teenager, that was an incident. This
This was the work of the devil. He closed our eyes, forced us to see what he sees.
That's a long time not to see someone you care about.
It's not their fault. My son-in-law, he keeps them away from me because... Well, because...
Because why?
What am I, on trial? Soon you'll be judging me just like he did. Like they all did.
Judging you for what, Edward?
They say I became a monster. In the park. It was during the incident.
You were with your family when the signal went out. Darrow's broadcast. It caused all those Augs to lose control.
I grabbed the youngest by the wrists. We were spinning. We spun like mad. I don't know where it came from. This exhilaration that wasn't mine. It was reckless, I admit. There were mosquitoes in my brain. There was blood. They say that it couldn't have been me. Someone else must have... A stranger, after I blacked out. Please, tell me you believe me. Tell me it isn't possible that I did that to him.
When the signal was broadcast, Augs everywhere were made to do terrible things. Things they would never have done otherwise. Some of them can't remember, or choose not to be able to remember. The truth is, yes, it's possible, Edward. But that doesn't necessarily make you responsible. It was out of our control.
I said, I tried to tell them. Whatever my hands may have done, my heart did not. But what kind of defense is that? If I can't forgive myself, why should they? One of them is still alive, and whether I ever get to see him or not, I want to remain as close as I can. I want to remain in Prague.
Here, this permit should fool anyone at a glance.
I remember the officer saying I would have to pay again. Is that true?
You know the drill by now.
Of course. You know, in my day, everything had only one price. Here. So, what now? Do I have to activate something? I can put on my nice coat if necessary. If I have to wait in line, I'll wait in line. I don't complain.
The situation's a little less legal than that.
Oh. Do you need me to break in somewhere?
I'll take care of it. Just try to keep a low profile until I figure out how to validate your number.
All right. I can do that. I will wait here.
Milena, I met with both those Augs you made permits for. Now what?
There's a computer at the government kiosk that handles the augment permit registry. You'll have to access it, quote unquote.
You mean break in?
The code to the server room is 6788. Be careful, there may be other forms of security.
All right, I got it.
Put that away.
Papíry, prosím.
This is getting to be a real pain.
Chvilku strpení, prosím. Skenuju. Co pak tady máme? OK. Žádný problémy? Tak jo, Augu. Můžeš jít dál.
They say
to live in.
Okay. Can I keep this pamphlet?
Of course. Have a good day.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Pokud zaznamenáte podezřelou aktivitu, obraťte se na
Access denied.
policii. Je to vaše občanská povinnost.
We won't push you aside for your augments. We want you to be part of something. Please, put the weapon away first. Good afternoon, sir. My name is Felice Allman, and I represent the Santo Group. We're looking for able-bodied augmented persons like you to help us create the future.
Don't take this the wrong way, but this might be the wrong town to hawk a dream of the future in.
Don't you think it's exactly the right one? Prague, a city with no respect for the choices its citizens made to become augmented. The choice you made.
And you're going to tell me Santos found a city that does respect us?
We're making it. You can't deny the world has to change. For the better this time. Augmentations helped us take great steps before. And we can do it again. In Rabia. A concept city. 3D printed. Beyond state-of-the-art. A symbol of evolution.
In the deserts of Oman. I've seen the news stories. But Santo's not a charity, and I don't think your stakeholders are philanthropists.
That's why they've asked people like me to spread the word. To make an offer. Incentive-driven employment for any augmented person. You'll get a sponsored work permit for the duration of the city's construction.
And after that?
A guaranteed place in the residency lottery.
I appreciate that you believe in what you're selling, this new future. But the future the Augmented want is the same as anyone else.
And the world won't allow it! I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to. Santo is the only corporation in the world to increase its augmented workforce in the past 2 years. Did you know that?
That must be convenient for a construction business?
It's the opposite. Our CEO's life has been threatened for supporting the legitimacy of augmented people. But he, Mr. Brown, understands that the augmented saw the future early and rushed to meet it.
So this incentive program, positioning Rabia for the Augs, it's all on Nathaniel Brown?
Everything. The industrial printing of the city, the archaeological design, the recruiting drive, even the street teams. Mr. Brown met us personally to sign off on us. Would you believe it?
Yeah, I think I would. Archaeological?
Architectural ecology. Rabia is zero footprint, fully self-sufficient. It is not just his solution for the augmented. It is his solution for cities. It is visionary. There is no other word for it.
Right. Unfortunately, most of the visionaries I've met were so busy chasing their grand plan, they lost sight of the little people. What guarantee do I have that life in Rabia is different than the segregation here? Or is that a lottery too?
Santo is the guarantee. We keep the rights to the city in perpetuity, never handing it off to people who want the augmented out of sight and out of mind.
But that's still exactly what you're doing. A city in a bubble, born from fear between augmented and non-augmented.
There have always been divisions in society. There always will be. That's why there are walls. Someone has to build the walls, and that's Santo.
I thought the Utelek complex was Santo's future for the augmented. From what I've heard, it didn't go to plan.
Not to our plan. Utelek was supposed to be a low-cost, high-volume housing solution for transient workers. It was never meant to become what it has.
And why didn't Brown step in? Doesn't look good to have your name associated with an Aug ghetto.
It's out of our hands. Since the incident, it's been run by the Czech state and their police. That will never happen with Rabia.
You've given me a lot to chew on. I can't sign up with you on the spot.
Just consider it. What I've told you. I'm not trying to sell you the e-brochure of Rabia. You've seen it all anyway. They're just pictures and holograms. I want you to believe in the place.
Santo says they're going to make the future a better place. They should concentrate on fixing the present.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Riot!
Go.
Suspect!
You knew the risk when you signed up. Live fire reported.
Go back to Golem, huh? Wait for it! Cover me! Moving to ground! Bring that fucking car! Take him alive! Closing in on Polizei. Yes!
Org neutralized.